Hi, Reagan. Thanks so much for sitting down with us today after our encounter at Jamba Juice. Just for redundancy's sake, would love to have a full introduction again. My name is Shannon Donaldson,
I'm Kemar Miller.
and we are business consultants at Apple. And we saw that you accepted both of our LinkedIn requests. Thanks so much for that. And also that the three of us are all ISU alums. So, what a crazy coincidence.
Yes, well, first I want to say it's great to see both of you again. I know I was in kind of a rush at Jamba Juice, but I also did notice, Shannon, that we both did graduate from ISU as well as Kemar. And I love that I have some ISU alumni here, and hopefully I can hear some stories about your college career after this call.
Yeah, absolutely. Shannon and I actually were part of the PSI, or the Professional Sales Institute, together, and we competed in a number of sales competitions together as partners. So it was just a blast overall.
Yeah, I've actually heard of the Professional Sales Institute. I was in finance, so a couple of my friends competed the year that I graduated. So hopefully I see some of that skill, that knowledge during today's call as well.
Absolutely.
All right, and just to make sake of our 15 minutes that we have for our meeting today, we did create an agenda so we can make the best use of that time. Can you see our screen here?
Yes, I can.
So I will go ahead and go over the agenda. So in today's meeting, we would love to go over your position as the purchasing manager at Best Buy, go over any potential goals and objectives that you have, and go over Apple Watch as a potential investment for Best Buy.
That all sounds good to me.
Great.
Okay, perfect. And we appreciate your time once again, Reagan, to talk to us today. I know you explained to us when we ran into you at Jamba Juice that you are experiencing the need to have easier to use technology at your store, as well as have lower price smartwatches. So we would love to get into that in our conversation today, but beforehand, would love to learn a little bit more about you as a purchasing manager at Best Buy Crystal Lake and learn about your goals with that. So could you please walk us through your role?
Yeah, so Shannon and Kemar, you both seem like great people. And as much as I love to talk about myself, my overall concern right now isn't much about you guys understanding my role as much as it is about the price. So if you could walk me through what the price is, what's this going to cost Best Buy, that would really give me some frame of reference.
So you would like to discuss the investment opportunity prior to the product itself. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, and we would love to talk on the investment opportunities, but just to make best use of the product, what we could offer your store, and how we could help you achieve those goals that you're looking for, we would love to learn about you and your situation first so we could make the best explanation towards how we could best fit you. Does that make sense going forward?
No, yeah, that does make sense. And I'm okay moving forward as long as we get to the price at the end.
Yes, absolutely. So bouncing back, Reagan, could we please learn a little bit more about you as a purchasing manager at Best Buy and your role?
Absolutely. So, as a purchasing manager, I oversee 15 stores in the Chicagoland area. And my number one goal day to day is to make sure that I'm purchasing products that are best suited for my customers' needs at all of the stores. That obviously depends on the season, what it is that they're looking for. The pandemic as well definitely shifted what we were purchasing. And I just make sure those are perfect quality, and I purchase those from wholesalers like Apple or other companies that we partner with.
Okay. That you definitely sound like you have your hands full. So that's a lot on your plate. So congrats to you for being able to with uphold all of that. So for our next question, could you walk us through your difficulty selling your current stock of smartwatches, and why are customers saying that they're difficult to use?
Yeah, Kimar, you hit it right on the head. Customers have been complaining about the ease of technology. So, for example, other smartwatch companies like Garmin or Fitbit, the main concern has been that they aren't necessarily syncing up to their smartphones. And given the fact that everything has been technology based, a lot of people are struggling to adjust to that. So it's been hard for us to try to teach them the ways of how to sync. And we just really are looking for a simpler solution for that as well.
Absolutely. And simplicity is key, especially in this day and age. So we resonate with you on that one. Is there anything else that customers have really brought to your attention that are concerns of theirs?
Yeah, the other thing, Shannon, has been pricing. Given COVID, like we talked about, there's obviously unfortunately been a lot of unemployment. So the customers that I feel like would have been in the past been able to purchase a smartwatch are struggling just due to how expensive they've become. And as I'm sure you both know, exercise has become on the rise, just given quarantine and people needing something to do. So it's been frustrating for me not being able to provide a solution that's in the budget, because I know that unemployment's out of people's control.
Absolutely. And like Shannon said, we resonate with that, and we definitely feel bad. So like you said, not having a solution for your problems, if you didn't have a solution, how would this impact Best Buy as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm talking to both of you today. I need a solution and I need one fast. The biggest thing right now is I oversee 15 stores, and this isn't just something that's happening at one store, it's happening at all of them. So if this is a trend that I'm experiencing, I'm scared for the future of Best Buy because I know that this is a very big market. So I want to make sure that we fill this void that we're currently experiencing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Best Buy aside, how would this affect you as the purchasing manager?
Yeah, so I have been recently putting out a lot of fires in my role. I oversee not only the people that who are also do the purchasing as well, but also the employees that are enrolled at these stores. And so my employees are dissatisfied because they haven't been able to reach the sales numbers that Best Buy puts into a place. But I also am hearing from customers their concerns as well, saying that we don't have a lot of this variety. So it's hard for me because I'm kind of the person that all these complaints are getting sent to, and that obviously causes some stress day to day.
Of course, and those complaints piling up can seem like a burden, and we would love the opportunity to take that burden off of your shoulders and hopefully show you a solution that you could see would provide that ease of technology and the price point that your customers were looking for. So I would love to show you what the Apple Watch Series 6 could do for you.
That would be great. I'm excited.
We are too. So the Apple Watch Series 6 is our newest rollout of smartwatches here at Apple. And going over the different features that it employs are health and wellness, sleek, colorful finishes and faces, state-of-the-art habit detection, as well as heightened connection with loved ones, especially in the pandemic. So beginning with health and wellness features, there is the new feature of blood oxygen sensors. And this is available to customers by just slipping their watch on their wrist. And what blood oxygen sensing is it really explains to a customer how much oxygen is in their blood. And this could not only help overall health and wellness, whether they are exercising or at a 9 to 5 job, just like us three. It would help them understand overall respiratory health, state of blood cells, and if they did have COVID at some point, how they're recovering slowly. So this is a great new feature for all customers of all ages.
And at the simple flick of a wrist, you have all the features and functionality to track your workouts and track yourself on the go. With the ability to change your watch faces, you could change your watch face to the time, your favorite emoji, your favorite camera, your favorite photo from your camera roll, excuse me, as well as your favorite song. And with our pandemic proof protection, you're able to take text messages and phone calls in order to avoid that face-to-face contact that you're not able to have during the pandemic. So with all these features, do you see how this would benefit you as the purchasing manager at Best Buy?
Absolutely. I think with the being able to customize it as well as the health features that Shannon touched on, and like Kimar said, flick of the wrist, it seems to be pretty easy to use. So I'm excited.
That it is.
Great. Great. We love to hear that, Reagan. And we would love to touch on the investment information as we know that you're really interested in hearing that. So going over what it entails, each watch is $500 and we offer packages of 100, 500, or 1,000 with their investment details right on the right there. And with this, you would receive a larger variety of watches with easy to use features, including that increased connectivity through the pandemic, as it is pandemic proof, this connection, the quality health data and metrics that all customers of all ages would be looking for, making health ease in their life, and exciting designs and styles that allow them to have their personality shine through their watch. So we believe that this investment would provide you all these benefits as well as that easy to use technology that your customers are looking for. So what do you have to say about possibly making a partnership today, Reagan?
The benefits look great, Shannon, and I understand completely where you guys are coming from. But $500 per watch is really expensive. And like I touched on earlier, price is one of the biggest things that I'm concerned about right now for my customers. So I just don't think anybody would purchase this, given the fact that I don't know if necessarily they have the money right now.
Okay, so your concern is that customers may not find this affordable as you would have hoped. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and we do believe that through the features that we discussed, and I know that you were on the same page with us there, that they would provide the ease, the additional features that customers are looking for to make their lives easier, would trump overall with the investment. So the value really shines through. I know we were on the same page with that. So we do believe that customers would see the value in this and invest in it as soon as they could. So backtracking here, Reagan, all these benefits combined with this investment property here, we would love to make a partnership with you today so you could have that customer satisfaction, that employee satisfaction you're looking for. So what do you have to say?
I think it's a great idea. I don't have autonomy just because how expensive, the packages are. So I would really have to oversee with my branch manager, Jim, to make sure we can go forward with this decision. So at this point, it's not up to me. I feel like it's more of a Jim situation, but I'm happy to get you guys connected with him.
Yeah, absolutely. If you could go ahead and send his availability for next week through the chat, I would love to create a Zoom meeting for next week, say Thursday around 10 a.m. So if you could send his availability, and if we're both available for that meeting with Jim, we can send that Outlook invite as soon as possible.
That sounds great. I'll make sure to get back to both of you about his availability. And I'm hopefully that conversation with Jim goes well, but it was great talking to both of you today.
It was a pleasure, Reagan.
Thank you.